Hello, let's make a painting. Excuse me. All right, let's put, what is that? I think it's a piece of paper on my glass. It doesn't matter. All right, so what is gonna be? I'll put a big splash of water in the middle and take some of the gold green. With a lot of water, I'm gonna make the forest, the sky. All right, this is the sky. I guess middle of the day. All right, let's take the blue one. And I will just follow up where the green end. So I don't think it's gonna be forest. Mountains. That's what it is. It's a mountains. Not a big fan of how the water go up, but we will see what we're gonna do about that. Some kind of valley on the front and the mid ground. I will let it stay for a little bit. Now for the sky, I will go with the light blue and just cover up the white parts that is left over. I don't think I'm gonna focus too much on the sky. Probably I will put the blue and that's about it. It's some mountains. Once you have mountains, you don't really watch the rest of it. So I will keep going with that. Now for the foreground, I pretty much lost all the gold green, so I'm gonna go back to that. Now I'll use it more vibrant, just more pigment than water. But, well, I think that's gonna be some kind of forest in the midground and it's coming toward us. So I'm just gonna keep going with the gold green. It's not that watery on the foreground and the midground, so it's not gonna blend that well. The previous leaking from the mountains that it was going up, I'm okay with that. Maybe I'll put a bunch of fluffy clouds in the end, just to cover that, because right now I stay like a spot, but we will see about that. Let's see with the mountains. I will take some black wash and start making more contrast, because I like the mountains, but right now honestly it's look like a hills. I want them more rocky, because they're higher. I'm going to take the black wash and emphasize a little bit next to the gold green so we can have this high contrast so we can really show up what's going on there. Very distinguished line between the rocks and the green portion of the painting. Which one is, I think I'm going to put trees there, we'll see about it. But for now I'm just going to work on the contrast. Something just to help push up the whole green area. I like that. All right, let's see. I'll take a little bit more water. Oh, all right. I think I'm gonna fix that later. This looks like a big mushroom on the top of the mountain. I'm gonna try to make some kind of shadow. The light is gonna come from the right side because all the green valleys light up on the right side. I will take the palette knife and start. I will try to control it. It's very, oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna push the mountains up a little bit higher. And I'm gonna try to make them more rocky. Now, it's a mess right now. It's just pure mess. And I will try to kind of control the water. It's very hard, but I will make some sharp edges. That's the beauty of watercolor. It just, you keep going. Even if you make a mistake, it's just keep going. You can cover so many things. It's so forgivable. All right, I will take the clear brush and pretty much remove some of the paint. And that's gonna form our bright side of the mountains where the light is reflecting. And by doing that, I will also make this sharp edge. Look at that. Big mountains, big rocky mountains. Maybe one there, and then gradually, slowly going down. I will make a nice slope down there. Maybe some in the midground, because there is like a couple sharp edges on the midground too. I'll take some more gold green. Let's work a little bit on the, what is that? Forest? Yeah. I guess the viewer is far away. So the just barely making the trees. I don't want anything distracting us from the mountains. And I think the main thing in our painting today is going to be this highlights on the top of the mountains. I think I try to represent every time when you see a mountain, you see the mountain, it's like, wow, a mountain. And you don't like, oh, look at that rock, look at that this. And I mean, sometimes you do that, but generally people just look at them and they're happy with the mountains. I will make some sharp edges. I want to emphasize on that. I want to make sure the viewers see that. This sharp edges up there. A little bit more working on that. There's some details. Nothing too much. I don't want to be very specific. This is good enough, I think, and maybe some beam of lights just to break this spots that we have in the sky. I really don't like them how this spill over. Those beam of lights are fine. I think later they will blend a little bit more. And I'll take the palette knife and really make some sharp edges here and there. And there we go. Watercolor abstract landscape.